Hello, 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 beloveds. I love talking about love. Y'all know that. Y'all know that my business is called Love Revolution, and our mission is 8 billion people loving 8 billion people, one heart at a time. Many times in Love Revolution, our worlds collide. And so I was talking to a debt-free degree student, obviously, about how she can earn a debt-free degree. But in the course of our conversation, she was talking about this guy that she's interested in. And they had some conversations, and it kind of seemed like they were moving towards dating one another. And then she said, he left me on red. He just ghosted me and left me on red. And she said, I just don't think love is worth it. So we had a whole discussion about the different types of love. And I talked to her about Dr. Martin Luther King, and I talked to her about his pilgrimage to nonviolence. And in there, he talks about three different kinds of love. There are lots of kinds of love, and he mentions three. So there's agape, there's philia, and there's eros. And for her, she was focusing on the eros kind of love. That's that romantic kind of love. And she was frustrated, understandably so, that this person that she was having feelings for was not answering her back and was not reciprocating. And so it does feel a little bit like, ugh, I don't know what I should do in that particular situation. But agape love, unconditional love, that's completely different. And I think what happens is we conflate them all and decide if we extend eros love or we extend filial love, which is brotherly love, and both of those are conditional. Both of those are give and take. Both of those are relationship based. Agape love, as Dr. King says, is disinterested. He goes on to say, it is a love in which the individual seeks not his own good, but the good of his neighbor. It does not begin by discriminating between worthy and unworthy people. So there's no distinction between friend and enemy. It's how I can say 8 billion people loving 8 billion people. I'm not asking 8 billion people to extend brotherly love or certainly, obviously, to extend romantic love. But this agape, this unconditional love, he goes on to say another basic point about agape is that it springs from the need of the other person, his need for belonging to the best in the human family. It's not weak, it's not passive, it is love in action. Agape is love seeking to preserve and create community. So, beloveds, how are you seeking to love and create community? What is it that you're doing in your sphere of influence? Because you know what? If you're anything like me, you can look around and you can go, oh my goodness, the world seems like it's on fire. It seems like there's a lot of hatred in the world, there's a lot of consternation, there's a lot of difficulties. And you'd be right. And as my friend Betsy Clark always says, reticular activation system, RAS, we look for what we find, and we find what we look for. So you can see that interconnection. If you're constantly looking for something to fight against, then that's what you're going to find. If you're constantly thinking about, I need to eradicate this and do away with this and do away with this, then it's tiring. It goes back to what my mentor often says, Dr. Vanetta L. West. She says it's easier to fight for what we're for than to fight against what we're against. And so when we're conflating these kinds of love and we're frustrated, and then we just say, okay, well, I tried to love that person and that was unconditional and didn't come back, or that was conditional and didn't come back to me, or I tried to be kind to this friend and that didn't come back to me. So therefore, I'm not loving at all. There's this agape love, this community building love. How are you, beloved, building community? I'm curious. How is it that you are dealing with everything that you're dealing with, both in your personal life and in what's going on in the world? What is it that's resonating with you? Do you want to have more discussion about agape love? If so, schedule your free consultation. Let's talk about what it means to be a person that extends agape love, to be a community builder, to be one of those people that says, I want to love 8 billion people. I just don't know how. And if that's you, then I hope I hear from you. If you're already a part of Love Revolution, you're already down to love 8 billion people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep shouting it from the rooftops because we need you. And just know that I love you and so incredibly delighted and grateful. Thanks.